Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 160. 160. We're the Quick Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
And I want to talk about something that we talked about on a previous episode. Do you remember the episode where we talked about like what you would do if you found
Money in a
cash?
wallet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck did you know that's what I was
Because
going to
you
say?
said cash.
Yeah, but you said money in a wallet before I even said cash.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, well, I remember what I said, right? Like that I would 100% I'm keeping it. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping that cash. Like if
I don't
it's
remember
if
what I said. I think I said,
I think it was like if it was money in a wallet, I'm gonna take the money out and I'm gonna turn the wallet. I'm gonna try and find the person and be like, there was no money in it, but I found your wallet, blah, blah, blah. But
oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
if I just found like loose cash on the ground,
Oh, it's mine.
yeah, 100%. So
That's not even
here's go ahead.
that's not even a
Like you're not
question.
finding the owner of just
No.
cash.
And I'm not like some people, I mean, I don't know how, if some people say that if some people say like, I'm going to try and find the owner,
Mm-hmm.
like,
The only way you're finding the owner of that cash is if they've memorized the serial number.
yeah, I mean, also, like, okay, situations
Okay.
depends on where you are.
Okay.
If you are, um,
Let's say you're at a grocery store.
yeah, if you gotta go, I mean, I legitimately found them. I remember the one time me and you, and I think maybe Tina, we went to Dollar General
Yep.
or the dollar
It's
store.
exactly the story that I was thinking of in my head.
You guys like walked over, you guys walked towards the door, and then I found $5 on the ground,
Yeah.
and you were like, I was ahead of you. How did I not see that?
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not gonna be like, whoever this was in front of me dropped. No,
Yeah, no.
it's just
Fuck
like,
that.
you're just keeping it, okay?
Yeah. That's your cash now.
Any money outside, anybody's game.
Yeah.
That's just fair game because you
Finders,
can't.
keepers, losers, weepers.
Yeah, I would say in a place of business,
Mm-hmm.
um, I would say you got to do that thing that they teach you in school.
You got to be like, if I saw it fall out of somebody's back pocket,
Oh well, yeah,
if they're not like a million miles away from me, I'm gonna be like, hey, excuse me, you dropped this $20 bill. If I saw it fall out and they're like they're in a hurry, they've already turned down the next aisle. I didn't get a good look at them. I might keep it.
I think, dude, I can't remember. I can't remember.
Listen, let's get this out of the way right now. Everybody knows by this point in the podcast, 160 episodes in, that I'm broke as fuck. If somebody drops money and they go down to pick it up and I get there first, I'm probably still keeping it.
I think I can't remember exactly, but for some reason, I want to say that I saw. I like I there were like there was money on the ground near a person,
Yeah.
and I still just took it.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if I actually was like, because I saw it on the ground, and I can't remember if I like. So I definitely know, I definitely like remember seeing on the ground and like thinking about it, but I can't remember if I actually went through with it and picked it up,
Right.
or like picked it up and said, "Hey, I think you dropped this."
Yeah.
Um, but I want to say that I I want to say I gave it to them.
You probably did. And I think most people probably would, including myself too. Like if I saw them drop it, they're standing right there. I'm gonna be like, could take that. I could
No,
wait
like
for
I
you to
didn't see
walk
them
away.
drop it.
You just saw them standing next
I
to it.
just saw them sitting near it,
Yeah, yeah. So
like
there's
it
a
was
good chance
behind
that it was
them.
theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, but when it comes to that, if you find it in like I would say your place of that you work, or like possibly the school that
Yeah.
you're going to, like not college. Like if it's college, I mean, I'm sorry you broke
Fair
college
game.
people. Like there's just too many.
Yeah.
But like you do the thing where it's like there was a sum of money found if you can tell me
Yeah, like how much
Uh,
money you missing?
yeah,
And
you're
if I
lost.
have that exact same amount, then all right.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I lost $10. It was a five and five singles. Then yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like nobody's guessing. I mean, you could, but like
You could.
you could get lucky. But like, yeah, I lost. But like for the chance that it's like, oh, I lost. Somebody come up and it's like 97 cents, and they're like, yeah, I lost some money. They're like, yeah, I lost 97 cents. It was, and they're like, okay, well, who's guessing 97 cents? Whether you know if it's three quarters and a nickel and 17 pennies. Yes, that is
How the
correct.
fuck?
So, so like, with that stuff, but like, other than that, if it's not school or like a work, I feel like that's just it. Unless you're seeing this person drop it, you're taking the money.
Yeah. Excuse me. The reason, of course, I bring that actually that reminds me before I tell this story, it reminds me of a story how you were talking about how like you always like you do your effort, you say, hey, I found blah 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 blah. When I was working at Family Video, the one in doesn't matter where.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I was working at Family Video and somebody left their cell phone in the store. Person brings it up to me, says, hey, I think that somebody, like, I think the person just before me, or I saw somebody leave their phone here or whatever. Give it to me. I go, all right, perfect. Um, Somebody calls the store. They say, hey, I'm pretty sure I left my cell phone. And I was like, yes, we do have a cell phone that was turned in. Like, can you describe it? And she goes, yeah, it's pink, and it's like bedazzled. And I was like, all right, yeah, we've got it. She goes, okay, my boyfriend is coming to pick it up. I'm like, sounds good. I'll be here. A little bit later, guy comes like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes later, guy comes to pick up a cell phone. He goes, hey, pretty sure I left my girlfriend left her cell phone. Um, it's a pink phone. And I go, yeah, I got it right here. And I'm like busy doing other shit. So I just hand him the phone. A little bit later, guy comes into the store. Excuse me, I'm here to pick up a cell phone. My girlfriend left it behind. And I go, what? I go, somebody already came to get the phone. He was like, what do you mean somebody already came to get the phone? And so now I had a whole situation on my hand and they
Yeah,
were
I remember the
freaking
story.
out. Yeah, they were losing their mind on me. And listen, guys, this person came in and perfectly described your phone, like to a T. I go, why would I not? Anybody would have given it to them. I go, I'm sorry that this happened, but they perfectly described your phone. And they were like, well, we want to call the cops. And I go, okay, then call the police. So they literally called the police. Police came to Family Video. I had to fucking explain everything. They like had the location on the phone and they were like, oh, well, it says it's over here. But it's like, it gives like that radius. Like it could be anywhere
Yeah, it's
within
like
the
a
five
it's
mile radius or
right.
some bullshit like that. And the police were like, I mean, did this person actually describe the phone to you when they came to pick it? I go, yeah, I didn't just give this phone to some random ass dude that walked through the door. I asked for a second confirmation and he described the phone and he couldn't see it. It's not like it was in my hand and he goes, it's a pink phone. And I'm fucking holding it in front of him. It was in a drawer somewhere and he goes, it's a pink phone. I'm like, yeah, I got it.
I'm guessing that like either the guy who's
My guess is that the person who turned it in was like, hey, go get this phone. I don't know why they wouldn't just keep it, but like that's like the best theory I have is like this person came or he did know which phone it was. He was part of their little trio. They were a trio, and it was their plan to sue Family Video for money because I gave away their cell phone.
yeah, I'm guessing that either like that either like the guy that gave it to you came back and you just didn't know it was him.
It wasn't a guy that gave it to me; it was a woman that gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, so then somehow either the woman or like that guy was in the store and he overheard, so then he just
Maybe
left and then came back.
could have been. I don't.
Uh
Again, I don't recall. All I know is that like if the woman had called me and said, "Awesome, I will be there to pick it up," and then a guy walked in and said, "Hey, I'm here for a cell phone that's pink," I would have been like,
yeah.
oh, are you sure like this belongs to you? Or I would have asked like, can you type in the password? Anything. But like this girl said, my boyfriend, husband, whatever, is coming to pick it up. I go, perfect. I'm expecting a dude looking for a pink bedazzled phone. Man comes in, Looking for a pink phone. I got it right here.
Yeah. I wouldn't thought anything of it. Dude,
Exactly.
the
Nobody would have thought anything of it.
dude said, "Hey, I'm here for a pink phone." Then like, I don't even if he said, "Hey, I'm here for a pink phone," I'd be like, "Here."
Yeah.
Even if he didn't say it's for my girlfriend or my girlfriend left it. If someone comes in and I have a pink phone
And they
and
describe a pink phone to me,
they
I'm
say,
giving them the
"Hey,
phone.
I'm here to pick up a pink phone." It's like, what are the chances?
Yeah.
You know? And obviously, well, the chances were bad that
Yeah.
day.
Chances are really bad that day. But anyways, the reason I bring up the whole cash thing, this is a news article from December 1st this year. Home Depot workers track down owner of dropped $700 cash.
Well, the so a customer dropped $700
Yep.
and a
It was in an
customer.
envelope. They had it in an envelope. You know how people carry money around. They in an envelope, dropped it in an aisle. This all happened in Tennessee, by the way. And a guy found specifically aisle 22. They're get very specific in this
Oh yeah,
article.
the bathroom aisle.
Yeah, saw the envelope. Went
Wait,
to
a
go pick it.
customer saw the envelope
No,
or a worker?
an
Okay.
employee. Adam is his name. Saw the envelope on the ground, didn't think anything of it, went to go pick it up. And when he picked it up, he realized there was money inside. Gave it to his manager, Alyssa, who held on to this cash to see if anybody came looking for it. And then posted about it on Facebook. So the left out certain details so the owner could describe it.
Oh, okay.
Received a message from the guy named Mark. Said the envelope belonged to his business partner.
Hmm.
He was able to accurately describe the envelope so it could be returned to its owner, Jonathan. Listen,
Yeah, perfect. Perfect scenario.
a great scenario. If I'm that employee,
You're a dick.
I'm $700 richer.
You're a dick. You're not doing that. I know you're not
Dude,
doing that. You're
I
not doing that.
am. I am. Like, so again, now they haven't described uh they did not describe at all what the envelope looked like. If the envelope had a name on it, I'm gonna hesitate. Like if it's got Jonathan's name on the envelope, then I'll be like, all right, find fucking Jonathan, call him up. He's clearly a Home Depot member. Um, Call him up, track his fucking Home Depot credit card, get him back in the store. If it's just a white envelope with $700 in cash, yes, I'm keeping that money.
Nah, I'm too nervous. I know there's cameras in that place. There's no way.
Yeah, but like it's in an envelope.
I still wouldn't do it.
You're fucked, dude.
I there's no way I could do that. I would
if
just be
you
like, I
if
would
you
just
were
feel
the
so
sad
guilty.
sack of shit that dropped $700, would you expect to find that cash again?
I would hope.
Yeah, you would hope, but you wouldn't expect that you're going to get your $700 back.
Well, nobody should expect anything
Exactly.
unless it's like, I don't know. If you lost $700, then he
I
probably
would
would
have
be.
done, listen, here's what I would do.
He probably just.
If I was Adam, I would have picked up the envelope and I'm like, oh my God, there's a lot of money in here. I would have done a valiant effort to walk through the store, see if there's anybody like looking for something. And they're like, oh my God, like, where is it? They're frantic, they're sweating a little bit, and they're not looking for nuts and bolts. I'm like, excuse me, sir, are you missing something? Are you looking? Have you lost anything today? He'd be
And he
like,
said, "Yeah, I'm missing an
and
envelope of
he's
money,
like, hey man, I had an envelope with cash. I need it
cold
back.
hard, if you know
Cold
what I mean."
hard drug money. And I'm like, listen, buddy, I got right here. No, just give me $100 and we'll call this even. No, but like I would do a valiant effort. But if I'm not going through the process of handing it to a manager who then has to post about it on Facebook
I
and
find
then
that to
do all
be dumb.
this.
Like, if she's a manager, you guys don't have So clearly I'm wrong, and there's no cameras in that place because,
Yeah, because they could have just looked up at who dropped the money.
like, obviously Adam gave it to her that day.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't sitting there prior to that day, so you just have to go back to earlier that day.
Yeah.
Look in aisle 22,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see.
You've got all the ingredients that you
Yeah,
need to find this person without posting on Facebook.
that's right there when you said post on Facebook. I was about to be like, well, that's just fucking stupid. Look at your cameras.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
Do Home Depots have cameras?
every store has cameras.
Not true.
Most stores have cameras, and I wouldn't be able to believe that Home Depot.
Well, no, because Home Depot is more like a warehouse style store, so they got really high ceilings. So I don't think they have cameras. Because think about it, you're not walking out of Home Depot easily with non-purchased goods.
Yeah, you are. I could fit 15 million screws in my pocket.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't think they're worried about screws though. I'll
Okay,
be
but you
honest.
could you could you could you could get away with a lot of stuff in there. Obviously not the big stuff.
Yeah, but like their big seller, lumber. You know what they're not walking out of the store without paying for? Lumber. Walk out with a sheet of plywood next time you're at Home Depot and try not to pay for it. See what happens. But
Now, let me look up.
no, like I'm not going through that process. If I've walked the store, done my due diligence to find a person who has dropped some money, that's bright as shit, dude.
Yeah, it always is.
I'm not, I'm not giving that money to my manager. Because then if I'm the manager, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll be like, all right, I'll take some, I'll figure it out. I'm the manager keeping the money too. So Adam could have easily lost out on $700 by giving it to Alyssa, who would have just been like, Christmas season, I'm keeping this money.
Yeah.
But the Christmas spirit is strong with those two. They were in the giving, the helpful mood. So
They obviously
they
have
found Jonathan.
they have an inner conscience, and it
Yeah.
would have been haunting them if they didn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't have haunted me. I would have got a beautiful night's sleep that night, $700 richer.
They
It wouldn't have
do
been a
have
problem.
many security cameras throughout the store at Home Depot.
Do they? Do you
Yeah.
just Google, does Home Depot have security cameras?
Yeah. And then it says, and it came up as, me wanting to purchase
Mm.
security cameras. And I was like, well, shit. And then I just scrolled down. Do they watch cameras at Home Depot? They have many security cameras throughout the store. Every single aisle at some point has a camera. Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally, oh my God. I knew they had cameras because you know the things at the U scan and it shows your face?
Yeah, I hate those.
They have those like at the end of some of the aisles. Like you
Oh
walk up to it and they
yeah.
see you and you can see yourself walking into the aisle.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have just fucking looked at the cameras then, dude. It took him probably a couple days to find Jonathan. They could have done it that day.
Yeah, there's no
Especially
way
if he
because
purchased something, all they have to do is look back at their history of like which scanner did he go to or which register did he go to? How did he fucking pay with a card?
I don't
Clearly
know
he didn't
how.
pay with cash because he was out of that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't fucking buy his shit. He probably stole your goods.
Yeah.
He stole plywood that thing. Um,
But what I'm also interested in, they said it was Mark. Mark reached out and said um, the envelope belonged to his business partner. That seems like the most suspicious sentence in this article.
no,
Like,
because
how do
obviously
you
Jonathan explained it very well.
that he's walking around with an envelope full of $700 in straight cold hard cash?
You want to know how I know that it's very likely that someone's walking around with $700
Yeah.
straight card hold straight cold hard cash?
Yeah, how?
Because a couple weeks ago at
Yeah.
Home Depot, let's just call
You
them.
found $700 cash.
Let's just call them Jonathan and Mark.
Okay.
Okay, we're in front of. Whoa,
What the
whoa!
hell? Okay.
Let's just call them Mark and Jonathan. We're in front of Dad and I,
Yeah.
and
Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, continue.
we're in front of Dad and I, and they came to pay, and the dude pulled out a. Now they were smart with how they do it, but either way, let's just say
Were they
Mark and
older?
younger than Dad, I would think, but
Older than
older
you?
than like brother John.
Okay.
Somewhere in between there.
I'm just trying to figure out like who carries around envelopes of cash? Older people, in my opinion.
But
Okay, what
like,
the fuck is going on with this camera right now, dude? Continue talking. I'm sorry.
well, I would say like contractors, like they just get like a wad of money and they're like, all right, we got to go buy a bunch of this stuff.
Oh,
I
maybe,
don't know.
yeah.
Maybe they just don't feel like maybe they don't have a credit card or business credit card. I don't know. But either way, so they said it's gonna be this much, and the dude pulled out a small booklet um that had a zipper on it. Like it was like a notebook with a leather like binding and it zippered.
Yeah.
So he unzippered that, dude opened it up, pulled out an envelope of cash, gave this thing back to Mark, and Jonathan pulled out, was like, and dude, he had a thick stack of bills.
Hmm.
So people carry around stacks of envelopes. So this guy obviously just had it in his back pocket for some stupid reason.
Yeah. And his
Or I don't
business
know.
partner of some business
Yeah,
knows
so
that this
I
guy.
would I would just assume they were contractors.
That's safe. That's a safe assumption. Moral of
You
the
know.
story: good for these people. Good for Adam and Alyssa. Couldn't be me. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that I'm a shitty person, but like again,
We all know it.
finders keepers, dude. Like if you're dropping money, you got to be more careful.
I mean, yeah.
I've dropped money. I've dropped cash before in public places, and I'm like, I go down to like look for that. I'm like, damn, I'm stupid. I'm fucked. Like I dropped $10 in a bar in college. You know how much $10 can get you in a bar in college? A decent amount of drinks. So it's my own fucking fault, really. Who's in here right now?
Dad got mom's birthday gift.
Oh,
What
ladies
was
and gentlemen, John Sharkey. Yep, bring it up. There you go. Oh, wow. That is a ring. Not that you can see it very well. A ring with our birthstones in it. You can see the emerald clear as day right there.
Very nice.
Nice.
Go.
can't see how you see it in the dark.
With his
I
eyes.
have yes with my eyes. What?
Shut up, Joe. Did you want me in your podcast?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
The hot man.
Yeah. Oh, God. Now the audience can see where we get our sense of humor from.
Um. So, oh, by the way, yeah, don't put that as the thumbnail. That ring.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't know if you know this, Dave, but we take the thumbnail picture at the end of the podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, anyways, so you're taking the money. Bottom line.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like it's again, I hate to admit that I'm a shitty person, but that's what it comes down to is if you're not careful with your money, I'm probably going to take it. And I know for a fact I'm not the only one. Now there is one exception to this rule of mine. It's not really a rule that I have. There is a rule that I put in place though for this. I work at a place of business where people drop cash all of the time. I do not steal that money because I don't want to get fired.
See?
So if I was the employee at Home Depot, maybe not. If I was another customer at Home Depot, absolutely I'm keeping the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Employee's a little different because that's like now you're
that's what I
skating a
was
fine
saying.
line.
There's no way you're doing that.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Because you said you made me think that you were Adam.
Yeah, I did say if I was Adam. I don't know. Home Depot, Disney, if I worked at Home Depot, I'd probably steal the money. If I work at Disney, which I do, I'm not going to do that because that's a huge like you're donezo if you're caught with that shit.
Why?
Oh God, you
What's
can't.
Disney got over fucking
They
Home Depot.
Oh, well, Disney's just better. I mean, than Home Depot.
There's 2 Disneys in the world or in
Nope.
the country.
Yep.
There's 2 Disneys in the country. There's probably
1,500 Home Depots.
yeah. There's got to be a lot of Home Depots.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
Disney
like,
pulls in way more money than Home
oh
Depot.
yeah, that's true.
Anyways, that's the first thing I wanted to talk about today. Second thing, what?
My,
Okay. No, go ahead, please.
well, I was going to say my thing
Yeah.
is that bottom line, don't go to the gym because I went to the gym on Monday.
Oh, we're not talking about money anymore.
No,
Okay.
don't go to the gym.
I
Does
mean, I
yours
could
have
have
to be
told you
relate to
that.
money?
No, it
Does
doesn't
yours
have to. No, mine does not
Okay.
relate to money.
Okay. Because if it did, I would say you go first. So it
Yeah.
didn't. But either way, yeah. Don't go to the gym because so last week I wanted to go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I just kept over. I woke up on my alarm at my alarm,
To my alarm.
whatever, to my alarm, and I just kept saying whatever. I don't know. Like I would make up the I woke up 15 minutes late. I'm just gonna no, can't do it
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be everything else is gonna be late. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're all out of whack now.
Like Monday, I woke up and I had lost a bet. I checked my FanDuel. I lost the bet. And I go, I'm not going to the fucking gym. Put my phone back down. Put my phone back down. Went back to sleep. Wednesday morning, I woke up 15 minutes late.
Didn't go to.
And I was like, no, because if I go now, then I'm thinking about it too much. And then it was already 5:20, and I was like, whatever. Friday, I was like, well, it's Friday. I'm not going to the gym. So, dude, I could literally wake up on. I told Dad this. I was like, I could wake up on my right side and be like, well, I should have woken up on my back. So I'm not going to the gym.
Not going to the gym.
But either
Dude,
way,
the gym sucks. Like I like
It
all the
doesn't,
credit in the
though.
world to people who go to the gym constantly, every day, every other day. Yeah, good for them. Good for you guys. Shout out. You're amazing. No, I went in college on a daily basis with my friends because I had friends to go with, and they were my motivation. Now, like I,
Yeah, it definitely helps to have people to go with.
It
if you
really
can.
does. But like one, I can't lift a lot because I'm a
Right there
small
with you.
boy. Which like isn't a big deal, right? Like that's why you go to the gym to be able to lift more. Or like you go and you do cardio. But like for me, it's like I don't like people around if I'm exercising. Like I'll go for a run outside or I'll, do push-ups in my bedroom.
Alone, yeah.
Yeah, if like my workouts happen by myself. I don't like people being around and other people judging me the way I'm running on a treadmill or the way I'm doing my fucking pull-ups or my form when I'm bench pressing fucking the bar. Like fuck you. Like and people at the gym are assholes most of the time. And it's cost way too much money, honestly. It's way too much money to be able to work out when I can do most of it for free.
True, fair enough.
So that's my 2 cents. I just kind of ranted there for a second, just because I passionately do not like going to the gym.
Well, so I've had this gym membership for a year now, and I went for a good solid, 2 months
Yeah.
in a row, and then I stopped, and I went for like, probably a week, and then I went for like another 2 weeks, blah blah blah. And now we're here again. And so I want to start going. So I went Monday. And I'm telling you not to go to the gym because after a while of not going to the gym, the first day I go back, now I am sick. And I've not gone to the gym since Monday.
Because you caught something.
And so now I'm sitting here with sore throat, starting to get a stuffy nose. And it's just clearly you should not go to the gym because
that's because people aren't wiping down their shit.
No, well, I didn't wipe down the first thing that I use.
Oh.
Forgot. But everything else after that, I did wipe down because I forgot what I did first. I don't know. I just like did it. And as soon as I finished, I was just like got up, grabbed my water, and then moved to the next thing. And I was just like, oh shit. But I wasn't sweating like crazy.
Yeah.
So I was like, my bad. But I did swipe down everything else.
But
what I do like about the gym, because you said gym sucks, and I go, no, it doesn't. But like, I guess if you go every day, well, if you go every day, then it doesn't suck for you. But what I like about the gym, so like I did biceps, abs, and back. And they just have, I just went to the machines that they have there, the equipment that they have there at
Yeah.
Planet Fitness, where it was like the rowing.
Yeah.
I did, bicep curls with their machine
Yeah.
and like an ab thing where you hold this and it's just a crunch.
Yeah.
And so I just did those three things and then like a run at the end. But I love the pain. Like if I stretch, I can feel that like it's not a soreness,
It's like tight.
but it is. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
tight, and I'm like, I like that because it's like I know I did something.
Yeah.
So it's like when I work out my legs, and it's just like I go to sit
You're
down,
walking around on Jello.
and I'm like, ugh. I'm like, I don't know, but it feels good.
Yeah.
It only happens though after you like don't go for a while, because once you start going, you probably won't. I don't know if they feel it anymore, but
I mean, you do like if you increase your weight or if you do something different, you're gonna feel pain in different places. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, for me, like, I think a big thing is like, besides the fact that people are watching me, even if they're not watching me,
which they aren't. They don't care.
yeah, I know, but it's like the anxiety. You just assume everybody's watching you because I'm watching everybody else. That's for sure. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm watching
everybody.
everybody. The big thing is like, I like seeing like instant results and things
Oh
that I
yeah.
do. And when you go to the gym, you don't see instant results. That's a known fact. It takes sometimes weeks and months of work for you to see
Anything.
this much muscle growth. You can't even fucking that. Like it takes months for you to get some growth in your muscles, which is again, you got to work for it. It's if that's what you want, you got to work for it. Totally understand that. I don't
See, but
like
I don't
that.
think you can't go by looks though. You just got to go by that. When I started this, I started at 45-pound
Now I'm lifting 70.
bench.
Yeah.
And now, even though I don't look any bigger, because some people like some people got like, The Rock.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah.
But like he's supposed to be huge.
Yeah, his
Because
nickname's The Rock.
that's just him. But like there's somebody who could probably, I mean, okay, never mind. If you're benching as much as he does, you probably got a huge muscle. But like, I don't know, I think like Mark Wahlberg, he's
I mean, he's pretty jacked too.
yeah, but I think The Rock's bigger.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but I'm sure they could bench press the same.
maybe.
I don't know. But I think some people like they get that muscle and they just stay like, I'm not saying you stand like I'm not saying you're definitely like you would notice a difference.
I would notice a difference,
Right.
yes.
But like some people stay like real thin.
Real lean, yeah.
Yeah, lean. That's a good word. The real lean, but they're strong as shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
But again, for me, it's that I like to see, like if I could go to the gym for, if I want instant, I would say like a day. Go to the gym and I come home that day immediately. I have got a fucking 6-pack, rock hard chiseled abs. I'm like, it's fucking sick, dude. I love the gym.
It'd be nice if there was that incentive that at the end of your workout week or even your workout month that like people like you Google, okay, I want to do this workout, and you're like, you'll notice results at the end of the month, and you're like, okay, so now you got that in your head, that incentive that at the end of the month,
that
I'm gonna notice the difference.
That might incentivize me, but again, I don't even know if that's instant enough for me. I'm very impatient. If I'm going to the gym and spending that much money, I want to walk out with a fucking
it's not that much money, bro.
11-inch. 11 is that a big arm? I don't know how big arms get.
I don't know. I'm pretty jacked over here.
Yeah, right.
Like circumference, right? Is what you're talking about?
Sure, I don't know.
I think
11 inches seems small.
I think it is. Well, I think The Rock has like 25-inch arms.
Dude.
How big? I think Mark Wahlberg has like 22-inch arms.
You obsessed with Mark Wahlberg, Dave?
He might be. He's doing a movie in Buffalo,
Shit.
or possibly doing a movie in Buffalo. Brock's arms. Oh, he's only got 20-inch biceps.
All right. I mean, dude's
that means
small.
That means 11 inches is pretty.
Yeah, 11 inches is pretty big.
Are 18-inch arms considered big?
I got
Anything over
fucking. I can almost touch my thumb and my
It's probably
middle
like
finger.
5 inches.
uh, yeah, it might be.
Um, Anything over 14.6 inches is above average for men.
I got a way below average arm. You got a tape measure?
I do.
How long is your phone or your cable?
I don't know, like 20 feet. It's not 20 feet, but so I don't know why I grabbed this. I should just grab like
Just go with the sleeve on.
it's gonna,
It's fine. It's not going to make that big of a difference.
but what I need is like a string.
Yeah, you could just wrap the tape measure around your arm too, I suppose.
I have to flex, right?
Yeah. Pretty big.
Pretty big, man.
The amount of silence that we have on this podcast while we do something that people that listen can't see is very disappointing.
It is. Hey, not bad, bro.
What is it?
I
Like
could,
10 and a half?
it's like 13 and a quarter.
Damn, dude.
I feel like that's not right. But like we just
You
did it.
just measured it.
How is an over 13.4 inches is above average for women? So that means the average woman is bigger than me. Or wait, I'm below the average woman. An average
And you
woman's
know what?
bicep.
Women should be above us.
Yeah. Woman should be on top of us, okay?
Oh God. Ah.
Yeah, so but yeah, I am below the average women bicep
Yeah, but like
is bigger.
what are they measuring? Like what size woman?
The average.
Yeah, but what size is the average woman? Are you flexing more to get a bigger score? You're
Well,
like
yeah,
shaking your
no, that's why I didn't want to use the tape measure because it's like hard to
bend.
wrap it around and then put this. It's just so that's why I
I
used the
lost
thing.
my tape measure. Otherwise, I would also take part, but I have no idea what happened to mine. I also don't want to be humiliated when I have a fucking 8-inch arm.
Well, it's bigger than I thought it would be.
That's what she said.
Exactly like that too. Well,
Yeah,
it's bigger
yeah.
than I thought it would be.
Oh
So yeah,
God.
bottom line, don't go to the gym. You're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
And see now I went to the gym one day and I was ready to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I
Damn,
was ready.
you were
I
gonna
was ready to
commit.
I was ready to hit it because I saw this thing and was like, Monday, Wednesday, or sorry, Monday, Thursday, you do like back, abs, and biceps. And then Tuesday, Friday, you do triceps, shoulders, and chest. And then Wednesday and Saturdays are leg day. Leg day.
Love me some leg day.
So I was like, boom, I'm gonna do this instead of me trying to like, do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I don't know. I'll just go more so more stuff will happen. I go Monday and I haven't done dick shit since.
Dick shit. Oh yeah, I don't know. It'll take Shannon's been going to the gym and she's been trying to ask me to go with her, and I'm like, I'm just not doing that.
Yeah, just go. You be that
Yeah.
power couple.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't like those couples, and I don't want to be one of those couples. So it couldn't be me. Also, Shannon does like mainly cardio. She doesn't do a lot of, as far as I know, she's not out here fucking yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
Not doing that. Not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah.
they just fucking drop
Yeah.
it. It's like, relax, dude.
I hate deadlifts, dude. Fuck that shit.
I've never tried.
I've never felt like my back was going to explode more than when I deadlift something. It's just such an unnatural way of lifting.
I feel like my back would break if I tried to.
Yeah, it might.
Well, I guess if I feel like it's gonna break, then clearly
You're
It's
lifting too much.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I should probably start with the 45 pounds.
Yeah. Again, it's never felt like my back would explode more. However, next thing I want to talk about. This is from Germany. This happened yesterday. Well, it happened this week.
It's so funny.
It's a very funny story.
Oh,
German police are seeking help in solving a heist that happened on a farm. Somebody stole.
a goat.
No, it was so much worse than a goat. Uh, 60 containers, 60 containers, big old 60
Of eggs.
bull sperm.
Who's stealing that, dude?
I don't know. But also, I found out bull sperm needs to be kept at negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit before it spoils, or so it doesn't spoil, rather, which also the thought of bull sperm spoiling just really makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
But so whoever stole it has probably spoiled it by now, unless they have a sub-zero freezer
Yeah,
that can
because
keep something.
one, if they did steal it and somehow brought along,
Yeah, like what's like the time frame of it like going bad? Like how long can it be not frozen at negative 320 degrees before it goes bad?
yeah, and this isn't a quick 60 containers.
60. And I don't know how big bowl sperm containers are,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
true. I just thought
imagine
about that.
like, we're talking about a fucking bowl.
Because, like, are we talking about like 60 containers containing one tube of bull sperm, or like 60 containers containing 15 bull sperm, like 15 tubes of
15
bull,
samples, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They said 60 containers of bull sperm were stolen from a farm in Germany.
Like, yeah, like, are we talking like a
Who
mason jar full of
wants that?
sperm? I don't know.
Like, and they're seeking tips from the public that might lead to the recovery of the sperm. Um,
Yeah, that's
no, like I don't know who's like got information in the black market of sperm, and
hey, me.
it's certainly not me. Again,
And
I don't
certainly not
know.
most of the public.
Yeah, I highly doubt that many of the public. I don't even know what a farmer. I mean, like I know what it like they say that it's used for artificial insemination, which I get. Got to knock up some cows.
Right, right, right.
But like 60 containers seems like a lot of sperm to just have on hand. Because I feel like it's not like a little test tube, right? We're talking about a bowl.
That thing puts out numbers.
Yeah, it's cranking out that shit. So
um,
I'm thinking it's a big, you know,
it's a gallon jug.
it might be, dude.
Okay, here's another Google question.
Yeah,
How much sperm
how much sperm does a bowl give off?
produce?
Produce, yeah, that's the word I'm thinking of. Give off, God. It's got to be a lot. I'm not thinking maybe not a gallon, but like I've seen the shit that they use to like when they bring in like a stallion and they have it fuck like a fake thing. It fills that shit.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And no, I don't just watch videos of horses fucking inanimate objects.
A bull's ejaculated once daily yield an average of 6.2 milliliters of semen per ejaculate. So how much is 6.2 milliliters?
Doesn't seem like a lot.
No.
Well, okay.
So
How much is
talk about pushing
6.
numbers though. Young bulls can ejaculate 10 to 20 billion sperm per week. A mature bull should ejaculate 40 to 60 billion sperm per week. Dude.
Okay.
That's
So
billion.
let's commit it to a gallon. Oh, that's fucking they're not giving off anything, dude. That's 0.002 gallons of jizz.
But then again,
How many
are
cups
these
is that?
are these containers
It's not even a cup of cum, dude.
See, we don't know. We don't know how much these containers have, though. Like, are these
I'm thinking each container contains one session.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're not mixing sessions.
And
So
I
each
also don't
container
think,
contains less than half a cup of cum. So it's probably pretty simple to steal it.
yeah. I'm guessing it was one box of 60 tubes,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'd say that's right.
I
It's
think
literally
it was a test tube holding
okay,
thing,
here we go.
5 by 12.
Here's a good thing that we can compare it to. It is 1.25 teaspoons of cum. That's literally nothing. I'm not, listen, I might give off more cum than a fucking bull, dude.
Let me switch topics.
That's all.
It's a
That's
bull.
it for a bowl is 1.25 teaspoons. Like no wonder they need to keep that shit on stock because they're fucking they're not producing shit.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's definitely one like regular sized cardboard box with
5 by 12
literally test tubes.
test
I was
tubes.
wrong. It is just test tubes. Not
Yeah.
even full test tubes either. You dump a teaspoon and a quarter of water into a test tube, it feels like maybe half, not even. Bowl's weak as fuck, dude.
Bet you the cow could produce more sperm.
Oh God, I am so happy that we looked that up. That's fucking. We were from thinking that bulls got to give off the fucking world, right? Like they're just jizzing for miles.
Dude, I mean, come on, a
To
cow
the
can
fact that they
produce
can't
like
even fill a teaspoon, or sorry, they can't even fill a test tube.
a cow produces like fucking a lot of milk.
That's a very different thing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just
Women
saying
produce a lot of milk and
men don't produce that much.
you want to know how much it is in bushels? It's
What?
6.2 milliliters equals 0.0002 bushels of cum.
Whereas how much milk a cow produces per day? Whereas a beef suckler cow
Ugh.
would naturally produce around 4 liters of milk per day. A dairy cow will produce an average of 28 liters per day. Jesus. And this bull is only producing 6.2 milliliters.
Yeah, that's a week. So
Yeah.
I multiplied that by 60, assuming that each one was roughly 6.2 milliliters. Looking at 372 milliliters of jizz. It's still not even a tenth of a gallon. Let's look at it in cups. It's 1.5 cups of jizz that they stole. That's it. That's basically this mug. They walked out with one of these full of
Yeah.
bull sperm. That's not impressive anymore. I'm disappointed I even looked up this story and talked about it. I was hoping they'd be like, we're looking for a semi truck full of bull cum, and we can't find it
Yeah.
anywhere.
You're talking about 60 containers. You're like, I'm expecting a lot
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, that's got to be a lot of jizz.
I was thinking
1.5
I
cups.
was thinking 60 test tubes, you know? Like
I
60.
was thinking like
I'm thinking
think of a
like
test
Indiana
tube.
Jones warehouse,
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark type of, you know.
Yeah. I was thinking like think of a test tube, but like multiply it. Like here, let me just get one of these. Right? Like this. Like imagine this, but all the way up, just full of cum. That's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
And
In a crate
60
in a crate with 10 more of those, like 9 more of those, and then 60 of those crates.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Which is this is how much?
It's probably 750 milliliters.
750 milliliters. A bull produces less jizz in what? 60 days than this container of alcohol.
Why 60 days?
I assumed it was once per day that they're fucking this bull, or that they're having this bull fuck,
Why 60 days though?
because it was 60 containers.
What if it's 60 bulls?
Oh, that's, I suppose that
Probably
could,
not 60 bulls, but maybe,
yeah. So let's say
Or-
750 times 60, right? No, we're 750 times 10 times 60 of those. We're looking at 450,000 milliliters of bull cum is what we were expecting, which is 118 gallons. That's what I was expecting. Somebody walked off a farm with 118 gallons of bulges. That's a cool story. As
Yeah.
opposed to somebody walked off with a mug of bull cum. And I'd be like, that's
Who
just
cares?
weird. Like, who gives, like, just jerk it off
Fucking rub
again.
them off. Finish them off tonight. Come on.
Yeah, you can replace that so fast. Evidently not. You can replace it in another 60 days.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun adventure that we went on. I hope they find the bullcum.
Yeah.
Police said in a statement Wednesday that while it's unclear how the rustle happened, that precious cargo needs to be super cooled with liquid nitrogen. Precious cargo.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Anyways, what else you got?
I mean,
It's hard to follow up that.
let's see.
I do have a question for you. If
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We've talked about like winning the lottery before on the podcast.
Right on.
This was brought up recently. I was talking to some friends at work about it, and then I was reading stuff about people who've won the lottery. How would you feel if you bought somebody like a scratch off ticket or a Mega Millions ticket, whatever,
I'd be pissed.
and they won?
I'd be envious.
You wouldn't be pissed?
No.
Envious is a big word, Dave.
I figured out what the difference is between jealous and envious.
What's that?
Because like jealousy is like I'm pissed that
I don't have that and you do.
Yeah. Envy is just like it's like jealousy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. Because you're just like, oh man, I envy you, but like
Yeah, you're like, damn, I wish I had that.
but like I'm all right,
Yeah.
you know?
No,
So
I'd
that's
be
why
pissed. I would be very jealous if somebody that I bought a ticket for and they won the jackpot. I would be livid.
dude, I'd be so thrilled. Like I'd be like the dude, let's just say I bought a ticket for Tyler
Yeah. And he won $1 billion.
and he scratches it off and he gets because I can only imagine, dude. I'm playing the scene in my head right now.
Yeah.
Like he's sitting down and he's just like, dude, I won. I'm like, what? And he's like, bro, I think I just won like the jackpot. And I'm like, dude, and I'd be bouncing up and down with him.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
I'd be
crazy.
really excited.
And of course, I'd hope
that he's gonna give you some dough.
that he'd give me a little something.
Yeah, that was good. That was gonna be my next thing. Is would you I don't want to say expect, but would you be hopeful that the person you purchased this ticket for is going to give you some of the
I'd be a little hopeful, and I would take anything. I would not take anything if it's $1 billion. If he said, "Here's your money back on this $10 scratch off," like he'd be like, "Here's $10." I'd be like, I'd take the money.
Absolutely, I would. Yeah,
I would take the $10, and I'd be like, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember it. I won't tell him. I'll be like, oh, thanks, man. Yeah, cool.
Like I'm not expecting half or anything.
Oh no.
But I'll be upset.
I'm expecting
anything less than $1,000.
Yeah, I was just say $100. I would say if you give me less than 100 and you just want $1 billion, bro, I'm not coming to your wedding.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Fuck that. That's just ridiculous. Because I like that's shit that I like now. since I had that conversation, like this is literally just the other day, we were talking about this at work. I'm like, now every time I think of lottery tickets, that's what I'm going to think about. Like, I don't know that I'll ever buy a lottery ticket for anybody if I don't have a signed contract first that I get some of the money.
I feel like it's just got to be one of those unwritten.
Yeah, it really should.
Like if now, of course, depending on the money, if you win $100,
Don't give me anything.
I'm not really expecting much.
No,
If you
I'm
win a
talking about
billion,
jackpot only.
right? If you're winning
Even
a
if, even if I
billion,
give you a scratch off and you win 2,000, like if you give me my $5 back, sure, I'm happy. Thank you so much. Hey, congratulations on your win. Don't spend it all in one place. I'm happy for you. If you win the jackpot, we're talking $500,000 on a scratch off. I'm expecting a little bit of cash.
I'm hoping for a little bit of cash.
Yeah. Again, I'm not asking for half, but I'll be upset if it's not a few $100s.
Or if you're not like, hey, dude, let's go out to dinner
Yeah.
right away.
Like I want you to take me to the nicest steakhouse and seduce me with
yeah, bro,
food.
you just won 500 grand. I'm thinking like, and and I will not hesitate. If somebody won $500,000 right in front of me and they're my friend, I'm like, all right, so you want to go grab some food, dinner on you?
Yeah. You
And
would be like, yeah, I'm spending your money right now.
they say no. And
Fuck you.
I'm like, wait, no, I don't think you heard me. We're gonna go out
And you're buying.
and you're buying. And he goes, yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
I think I'm just gonna invest it, put it in my savings.
I'm like, bro,
Dude, you can't spend a couple $100 on dinner right now.
even I would go to like, listen, bro, just take me to McDonald's. I don't care.
Yeah, I want some food.
Yeah.
If somebody bought me like like our uncles, right? They buy us lottery tickets, scratch offs every single year for Christmas.
Never won more than $10.
No, never. If I were to win the jackpot on any of those,
Bro, I'm taking the whole family out.
never talking to my family again. No, like honestly, I would if it's like again, jackpots on even scratch off tickets are usually several thousand to upwards of 100,000 or more dollars. Um, you bet your ass I'm taking the family out for a nice big Christmas fucking dinner at wherever the fuck we feel like going.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, I am giving whichever uncle bought the ticket probably a few $100 on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just got
yeah, because if you're winning, let's just say you're gonna win, you're winning $100,000, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you win $100,000 and you take out rough estimate 25 people.
Yeah.
Each person about $50. So what is that? 100 it's 125 12,500? No, 1250.
That's not right.
1250. Right?
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, it's 1250
times 50. Yeah, 1250.
1250. Yeah.
Okay. So you spend $1,500. Let's just round up to
after a tip. Cause I'm tipping well too.
Yeah. Yeah. After a tip. So $1,500.
That doesn't make a dent.
Yeah, that's not a dent. And then you were like, here's $500 to the uncle who got me the scratch off ticket.
Yep. So now in one night, I've spent $2,000. I still have, let's say I won 100,000 after tax, right? 100,000 after tax. I still have $98,000, dude.
Yeah. And now I'm investing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, fuck, dude. That's wild. Now, if I buy the ticket, nobody's getting any. Well, that's not true. People, I've always, we've talked about this before too. Like people, I'll give money to a whole bunch of people, but like, I'm not giving money to like, I might take the family out, but like, I'm not giving anybody cash that isn't immediately related to me.
What I will say is that if I win jackpot,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because I think you keep, no matter when, you could keep it anonymous no matter what.
Oh yeah.
So whether it's like a scratch, because I don't know if they do anything really for the scratch off if you win like the jackpot there. I'm
They
not
don't make like a
sure.
big deal out of it, as far as I know.
Like yeah, as far as like the Powerball and the Mega Millions, they do
Yeah.
that. But either way, if I win a jackpot, whether it be scratch off or Powerball, I'm keeping that shit under wraps
Yeah.
to anybody.
Yeah.
And then I'll text like, the family meeting, the six of us,
Mm-hmm.
or like, whatever, eight of us, seven of us, whatever it is, like family meeting. And then I walk in and like, I just give you all envelopes.
Yeah.
Be like, nobody open it, okay, until everybody gets their envelope. Then you all open, and everyone's just like, "What?" I'm like, "You didn't get this from me, bitches."
Yeah.
Okay.
You found it in a Home Depot in aisle 22.
Okay, you didn't get this from me. Just trust me, it's clean. Okay,
Yeah.
it's clean money.
It's been laundered.
But yeah, I'll keep it under wraps. But
Yeah.
honestly, I probably would like, at some point be like, yeah, I won this. You're telling nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. This is your shush money, your hush
Yeah.
money.
Yep. Love some good hush money.
This is some hush money. You're keeping it quiet on the DL, on the QT. Okay. I didn't win this.
Yeah.
And then boom. That's what I would do.
And everybody's a little bit richer and a little bit happier.
Because there's no
people
way.
People that fucking say money doesn't buy happiness, go fuck yourself. I'm a pretty happy person and I'm broke as shit. But I can tell you right now that if I had literally $100 right now, if somebody just handed me $100, I'd be $100 happier.
Oh, here we go, Joe. Here we go. Okay. You ever seen those videos where it's like, I have.
Bless you.
Oh, man, that hurt. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, man, I cleaned up my sinuses. Let's go. Okay. So, you ever seen those videos where it's like, all right, I have $1. Do you want it?
Or do you want me to double it and give it to the next person? Yeah.
So, let's say it comes up to you for the first dollar. What do you do?
I'm keeping the fucking dollar, dude.
Oh my God.
No, I probably wouldn't. If somebody was like, "Do you want this dollar? Double it." I'll tell you what I am going to do though. I'm going to double it, but I'm going to make sure that I'm the 10th person in line.
Yeah.
Like, so that way, like, I'm changing my outfit, getting a disguise, everything, and then I'm hopping back in the video. For they're like, "Hey, do you want this $1,200? You want to double it, give it to the next person?" I go, "I'll take $1,200."
Oh yeah, $1,200. I mean,
yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, no, but for the sake of that joke, yeah, I'm keeping the dollar at the first go, because that dollar makes me just a little bit happier.
It's gotta be like, if somebody came up to me and was like, all right, do you want $10 or do you want to double it and give it to the next person? I'd be like, see you later. Give it to the next person.
Yeah, make somebody else's day.
But like, I cannot believe that if I ever walked up to me and they said, do you want $2,000 or double it and give it to the next person? I'd be like, you're telling me that the person before me
didn't
said
take
no to
$1,000?
And I'd be like, I'm sorry, man.
I'm keeping it.
I'm taking that $2,000. Okay. Because to know that the next person's getting
get 4,000. Yeah, I'm stopping that from happening. First of all, I'm saving your ass $2,000.
Right.
But secondly,
it's not really that I'm stopping them, but it's like 2,000. Dude, you're offering me free $2,000.
Yeah.
Nobody can turn that up unless you're just the best person in the world.
I did see a video. Mr. Beast made a video recently where they did one of those things. They were like, "Hey, do you want do you want this much money or do you want blah, 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 blah. And somebody, or it was something along the lines of like, do you want this money or do you want to buy a gift or do you want to just give this money to somebody else so they can buy a gift or whatever for fucking Christmas or bullshit like that. And so it was like, do you want $600? You want to give the $600 to somebody else? And knowing Mr. Beast, it was probably way more than that. And most people were like, oh, I'm taking the money. And so they would just give him a briefcase full of money. The other person, the last person they went up to, he was like, I'd like to give it to somebody else. And they were like, all right, you have 30 seconds to find somebody to give it to. So he went running down the aisle of a store, found this sweet not old woman, but sweet older woman. And she was like, oh my God, you have no idea how much this means to me, blah, 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 blah. And you know what Mr. Beast did?
I saw this.
Yeah. Gave him the exact same amount of money for doing what he did.
Yep.
So it's like, see, you could end up in a situation like that, where it's like, even if I give the money away, I could still end up with the money.
Yeah. But now since I've seen these videos, I know it's never going to happen to me.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I would say, nah, I'll give it away. And see, like me giving it away, since it's in my head now, it'd be like, oh, I'm going to give it away because you might be giving me. I won't be doing it for the niceness.
Yeah.
I'll be doing it for the
potential outcome.
Yeah. Because it's in my head now. Because it's like,
see, but like, at what point in one of those scenarios, at what point in the take it or double it, are you considered no longer a bad person for not doubling it?
Over $1,000.
You think anything over 1,000, you're not a bad person anymore?
I don't think you're a bad person if you take it. Like, if you take the buck, go
you're
fuck
just an
yourself.
ass.
Yeah, unless you need it, unless somehow you really need $1.
Yeah, nobody needs $1.
Right, but I'm thinking, okay, so 1, 2, 4, 8,
16, 32,
16,
64.
Yeah, I would say like would be 128.
128, thank you.
And 256.
Yeah.
Then 1028 and then 2056, you know.
Okay.
So like shout out 2048.
Best
or sorry,
ever.
2048.
Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, you want 1012.
Yeah.
Anyways. Fuck.
24.
Whatever.
You fucking idiot.
So I'm thinking over 1,000. You're not an ass.
Yeah. Because now
not that you're an ass.
Now we're talking about like this other thing. There's another in the video that I saw. This is a TikTok where it was a skit, but like it was like an office style sort of thing. They're like, hey, do you want this money? Do you want to raise? Do you want to double it and give it to the next person? And everyone's like, oh, double it, give the raise to somebody else. And he kept going through it, and everyone kept doubling the raise. And they like went to like the interview portion, and they were like, oh, we all agreed that we're all going to double it to just bankrupt it. So it's like, yeah, like at some point, like now I'm saving you money. Like you're trying to give away $10,000, or am I going to double it to 20?
Well, all those videos too, nobody is really obviously the people watching the video, if they see that somebody takes it at like $10, then they're the one. But the guy who's giving it away, he's just like, all right, here, cool, take it.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything.
No, yeah, no, God, no.
From whatever I've seen.
Could you imagine he's like, hey, here's $10. You want to double it, give it to the next person? They go, I'll take $10. He goes, really?
Really? Fucking asshole.
You're going to take $10?
Yeah.
You're going to stop somebody else from getting $20? You're going to take 10.
Yeah. So not that you're an ass if you take it at like $100 or whatever the amount is. But it's just like,
but like, let it get higher.
Yeah, because it's like, unless you act like me personally, I don't need $100.
Yeah,
I want $100. Trust me, I don't need $100. I'm not gonna like this. Isn't paying my bill.
Yeah,
you know, but some people may need it. So like, I really, when it comes to that situation, I'd have to be like, do I really need it?
See, like I kind of do need $100.
Yeah, so you know,
but like I still don't think I would take the $100. Like because of the fact that I know it's one of those things, right? Like they don't just come up and say, "Hey, do you want this $100?" and then they don't tell you anything else. Because if somebody just walked up to me and said, "Hey, do you want $100?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
But once they walk up and say, "Hey, do you want $100 or do you want to double it and give it to somebody else?" I'd be like, "Well."
I've seen a video where they were like, "Hey, do you want $100?" And the person was like, "Yeah," but then they're like, "Or They let them answer first, and I was
Yeah.
like, "You dick."
Stupid.
Just say, "Hey, do you want $100 or do you want to,
Yeah.
put it in quickly?"
Yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, like
Don't
if I
think
was
about it.
asked if I want to double it at $100, I'd be like, it's only at 100. Yeah, I'll double it. Like I like it'll hurt me a little bit. I'll be like, damn, like I could use the money. I really could. But also like realistically, like $100 not going to help me out that much.
Yeah.
But whereas like $1,000, that's gonna help me out. Like that's gonna be the point where I'm like, oh, I am gonna take that. I'm sorry I'm not doubling it, but I'm taking the money.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's weird.
It is. It's a fine line of like,
It's not that you're
ugh.
a dick or you're not a dick.
Yeah, like they're offering you money. By all means, take it if you want to take it.
Yeah, but please
But
don't
I
take
don't
it if
think you
it's
should
like,
settle for anything less than $1,000.
please don't take it if it's like less than 100.
Yeah.
Less than 100. It's like, come on, what you gonna do? You know, maybe less than 50. Because like,
Here's what you should do, right? Don't answer right away. Ask the follow-up question of, am I the first person who you've asked? Because if their starting price, like maybe they've started at $100, never be the first person to say yes. Never.
yeah. Mhm.
You say, am I the first person you've asked, or have you doubled this 15 other times? And they go, oh, we've doubled it a lot. And then you could be like, all right, fine, I'll take it.
It's gotten up to, yeah, because they started with a penny.
Yeah.
Like, do you want a penny or you want to double it to the next person? And it's all now it's up to 100. You're like, yeah, well, we started at a penny. It's like, yeah, I'm taking it.
I'm taking it.
Okay, you've asked enough people. I'm over it.
It's mine now.
Right.
Let's wrap
Are
it
we
up.
ready to wrap it?
The dogs are staring at me like they need to go outside. So
Why is this not refreshing, dude? It's frozen. That's cool. Dude, this jank ass fucking thing.
jank ass fucking thing.
Oh my god.
You good, dude?
Dude, this thing's not working. Okay. Picking up.
8.
The novel, The Last of the Mohicans, is the second book in which pentology. Pentology.
Pentology, yeah.
Pentology. Yeah. I know the book. I've heard it.
You have?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
But I don't know what it's.
No, I have no idea. I wish I'd said 7. What type of race is the Preakness Stakes? Fucking easy.
They're just looking for horse race, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, horse race. Yeah, okay.
By the way, this is also the final week, and we are tied.
The Last of the Mohicans. I've heard that before, dude. Second book in which pentology?
Tell you what, if you can figure it out, it's yours. But I do not know this at all. I can't even think of books that have 5 in the series.
No. I'm thinking like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Some type of ancient something.
Yeah, ancient something.
Ancient series. All right, so we'll pick a new one.
Yeah.
Dude, why is this not?
Damn, I really want to know what it is.
What the fuck? Why is this not working? I can't even scroll up or down.
It's frozen.
Dude.
Well, look up The Last of the Mohicans while we're here.
Nothing's working on my computer.
Do you want me to pull it up on mine?
Yeah. Like nothing is working over here. Yeah.
Look up The Last of the Mohicans while you're at it.
I can't do anything.
Your internet's just frozen? Okay. Can you see that?
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with 8 again. 3, 6, 7, 8. Who was the U.S. president at the end of the Great Depression?
What?
U.S. president at the end of the Great Depression.
Oh, Great Depression.
I've
I can't tell if this is the right series.
I have an answer, but I'm not confident.
That's not it. Okay, Great Depression. Well, let me get rid of this. Great Depression, U.S. president.
Yeah. I know the answer to this one.
Glucose.
Yep. Oh, deoxyribose. We're stupid.
I was taking a guess.
I
Okay.
also thought it was glucose.
U.S. president at the end of the Great Depression. I don't know. Every time I think of a president, I just think of Ulysses S. Grant.
That's a weird one to think of.
I did like a research project on him in like
Every time I
grade.
think of a president, I think of Thomas Jefferson, which like I don't know why that's who I go to, but I know it's not that one.
Yeah, so I'm going with him.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah.
I said the good old FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah, I think I went too soon. Yeah.
Oh, I'm correct. That was a total guess. I thought for sure I was way off. That's a big dub for me.
Whatever.
I mean, it was close. We were tied going into this week. It's not like I blew you out of the water. I might order some Chipotle. Anyways, Dave, take it away.
From the leather, it says the leather stocking tales.
Never heard of
Yeah.
them.
It's a movie. That's why I've heard of it.
Oh. The last of
1992
the
film.
Mohicans.
Okay. You can follow me on Instagram at David Shark at underscore David Sharkey underscore. Eat of the week. I had some good food this past weekend. We're gonna go with let's see. I'm gonna go with the steak, souvlaki sub fire.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky underscore photography, my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. Excuse me. My eat of the week. Oh, what the fuck have I eaten this week? I don't actually recall eating a lot of food.
Chunk.
Yeah. It's probably it's sad, but it's oh no. Oh, I know exactly what it is. We went to because Shannon works at SeaWorld, shout out. They do like events sometimes where they like bring in like the employees at like after hours and they can bring guests. So we went to SeaWorld the other night and they had a Christmas buffet. They called it a holiday buffet. And this is all for free, just a bunch of fucking food. They had chicken, ribs, green beans, salad, mashed potatoes, which I didn't eat, cookies, other assortments of foods that I didn't eat. But the chicken was way better than I thought it was going to be. The green beans slapped. And the ribs are all right. The ribs had they were like a dry rub seasoning on them. It was a little spicy. It's pretty tasty. But yeah, shout out SeaWorld for making some bomb ass buffet food. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast, where we post our clips of the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube. That's youtube.com/at the Shuffle Podcast. And then Spotify and Apple Podcasts, both the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. I've got up more decorations up there, a little bit of garland. We'll talk at you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.